changed the oil. Well, oh, oh my God. Drained the oil, and then I switched one of the filters out underneath, and I can show you that. And this guy right here, this guy. Right, so I screwed that out, and I did not have a wrench large enough, and this one didn't work. Also, superior tool is not very superior. It's kind of, but I used a rag. I just tied it around, kind of tourniqueted it, and then pulled it off. So that worked out great. So I already took off the top portion that was sitting on top right here. I had to remove the center, I guess the odometer reading panel, and then put it back on. I had to take the electricals out and then put it back in so that I'm able to at least drive it. One thing that I wish that I had accounted for was that when I started tearing it out, I just had another vehicle to drive around, because constantly taking this thing apart and then trying to put it back together again just to make sure that it's operable is a bit of a challenge. Yeah, but right now I'm working on taking out the center console dash underneath where the top layer was. I just took out the AC unit controls right here, and so there's all these like little bitty arms that work various things that I need. And so because there was additional cables in that position, I'm using just basically painter's tape, taping off the wires, the ends themselves, so I don't have to like retrace them and figure out where they need to go. And then just saying exactly what they are. But in other scenarios, I've got a situation where I've got this wire here. Today I am gonna take off the right front fender just so that I can get a better look at the rust spot down here in the passenger footwell. This is it right here. This is it. I wish I could show you better. So this is what I was talking about. Okay, so front fender is off, front right fender is off, this guy. And I am looking at this portion of the rust. Now, this little punch out here has a bunch of cables and housing inside of it, so I certainly don't want to take that out, but we can also start to see some more rust up here. I'm gonna leave that for now and not take care of it. My big issue is this, because look at that, you can seriously just like bend it back, and then all that right there, I'll grind that down. There's like a little step plate that goes right here, along here, all the way to the back. I removed that plate just because there's additional rust here, and it's even worse if you look at it. It's a part of the body, so it starts up here and then goes all the way down to this point here, in which I need to weld out another piece to have it connect again, so that it looks something more like this over here. So something like that. Well, that's okay. It's fine. It's that one I'm actually a little bit more excited about because it's not as tight to access in here, so I'm able to comfortably work in and around versus down into this spot, down into the footwell. It just gets really, really tight. It's really constricting to get down in there, to even just do something as simple as grinding it out. But I've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 smaller holes, and then 8 smaller holes, and then one really, really large hole in the bottom. So I've got my work cut out for me. I'm gonna finish this side today, and then, or at least in terms of cutting everything out, I'll finish this today, cutting it all out and cleaning it up, and then hopefully get started on the welding tomorrow.